So there's a couple of ways to adjust the sensitivity on an audio recorder. This audio recorder, let's see, I've got to cut clips on there to show you. If we hit menu, then the very first option that we have here is the gain option. And this is a 4-input recorder. So here's our 4 inputs, channel 1, 2, 3, 4. And if I hop in here to gain, I see that I have a few different levels. We've got line level, which is a level coming out of a mixing board. Up to low sensitivity, if recording very loud sounds, cars, motorcycles, fireworks. Mid sensitivity, this is where we'll start recording dialogue. High sensitivity, and then we have the setting called high plus. In my use, high plus is basically unusable. It's amplifying the sound so aggressively that it's mostly just amplifying its own self noise. It's a lot of hiss. But I don't know, if you're going to record like a hamster snoring or something like that, then that's what high plus would be. So I would want to find general window of sensitivity. So I'll use mid for now. Then hit menu, pop out. And the cool thing about recorders like this is that it shows you your audio levels before you start recording. And this is the very first step in something called gain staging, where I would set my sensitivity or I would set my gain at the appropriate level before I even start recording. So I see here that my levels are landing a little bit lower than the -12 that I wanted. So I'm going to increase the gain here until my peaks are falling around -12. Test, 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 test. All right, cool. And the reason we don't, the reason we don't push this all the way up so that our waveforms are landing at 0 is that we want to give ourselves a little bit of space in case the subject gets louder. That's called headroom. So generally, our peaks are landing around -12, which gives us 12 decibels of headroom to go into in case I get real excited, like, wow, this is fantastic. You see, even that wow, we got a peak warning here on the peak light. Anyways, once our gain is set exactly where we want it, we can hit record. Pan over there to show you the record button. Cool, now we're rolling and we know that our audio settings are right where they want to be, especially our gain sensitivity settings.